Hi there, I am back with another Congo episode, right? Because as I have come to realize is that I can't do without talking about Congo. And no one in Africa, a real Pan-Africanist, cannot go a week without thinking about Congo. Because come on, look at the African map and you see Congo right there in the middle. Congo is the heart of Africa. And as long as Congo has problems, as long as Congo is still backward and undeveloped, that is how the whole African continent is still viewed from the outside the continent, right? So the day Congo rids itself of the problems they face is the day that Africa will start making strides, right? So we can't just pretend that there is no problems in Congo or in Africa. Now, right to the story I want to tell you today is that we are going straight to where there is the conflict, the city of Goma. And as I am making this video right now, is that there are still heavy fighting. I'm getting reports from journalists and friends in the region of Masisi. Right now, I've just gotten a text from one of them, and he's saying that he can still hear gunfire in the town of Rubaya. Now, I'm going to take you a little bit to the west of Goma, past the town of Sake. And as you can see from this map, there's this white patch, and I'm going to zoom in. That is the region of, or the town of Rubaya. I've talked more about Rubaya. Rubaya is where Rwanda steals coltan. Culture from Rubaya is, or the culture that Rwanda exports is mined from this region here. All these patches you can see here, these are mines. And I can try to zoom in and try to explain to you what basically I'm trying to show you right here. Let me try to get to 3D, rather 3DR. So as you can see, this is a hill. The whole of this hill contains coltan, although also known as tantalite. So they are tantalite minerals, and what you are seeing are tiny pools of water where the guys who extract this mineral through artisanal methods by just drilling some shallow kind of underground mines, and then they bring the soil to the surface. They quickly wash the dirt from those mines or the rock, and the heavy material goes to the bottom of the pan, and then after that they are able to carry it using bags to the town of Rubaya itself here, which is this town, and from there it's now smuggled out of it's smuggled out and taken now to Rwanda. That's what happens. As you can see, it's a huge town. Currently it has more than 10,000 inhabitants. And as I'm making this video right now, the M23 are here. They are actually firing mortars from the hill of Rushoga. So Rushoga is a hill around here in the north, near Bihambwe. So Bihambwe is a tiny town which is also part of the towns that are here doing the mining, and it's in the greater Masisi territory. So they were in Rushoga here, which is this part near Bihambwe, and they were also firing from Majangi, right, or Majagi. So they were firing from Majagi. I'm trying to get the point of Majagi from here, because they came from Kisuma all the way. Then they got to a smaller village called Majagi and Rushoga, right? And they were near Bihambwe, and they are fighting, and they want to capture the whole town of Rubaya. People have ran away from Rubaya. So the citizens of Rubaya, close to 10,000 of them, have been seen running. The same thing we witnessed in Sake. So they're running, and the people there, the police officer who is there, he told me that he drew a text that he has sent requests from the 3415, 3,415 regiment It's a regiment that is in not far from there, and the leader of that regiment, FRDC regiment, that is the Congo Army Regiment, that 415 regiment, is called Colonel Pirens. Colonel Pirens. So I hope Colonel Pirens got the message to deploy reinforcement. Their company is in Bisunzu. So Bisunzu is not near. It's not far from Rubaya. So they sent request to Colonel Pirens in Bisunzu to bring in reinforcement. He's the head of the 3415 regiment, because as I am making this video right now, there's heavy fighting. They are close to 300 M23 men that were seen, advancing on Rubaya. So they are in Rubaya. So that is a story. That is a story that is taking place right now, as everyone thinks that things are quiet. And remember what I told you. Rwanda wants to take the whole of North Kivu. And as they are doing that, which is a long-term goal for them, they want to currently, in the moment or in the current times, to keep stealing and looting coltan. And I showed you graphs from the year 2010 when Rwanda started sending these troops that they keep calling M23, that Rwanda started being the leader in coltan export. And the same time, Congo, which had been the leading country in Africa in export of coltan, dropped off the map. They were nowhere to be seen in terms of exports, because the coltan exports was switched and started being exported by Rwanda. And I saw last month there were these international observers who came to Rwanda, and Rwanda was taking them around some funny mines they have there, saying that that's where they get their coltan. And the white guys who are there, one of them actually was wondering how the tiny mines they were being shown were responsible for a third of the world's coltan exports. So definitely they were not able to stage a very good performance to lie to the international community. Everyone agrees that the mining there, the mines that in Rubaya are responsible for most of the coltan that Rwanda exports as their own. I've talked about this before, and this is how the mines look like. So this is the hill I was showing you in Rubaya. So as I'm talking about right now, there's heavy fighting, and Rwanda wants to take these mines, or rather the Rwandan troops, which a lot of you call M23, want to take control of this region so that they can dictate how much coltan they can export or they can take to Rwanda and export. Now, I know a lot of people will start thinking this is a lie. The president of Rwanda recently had a certain forum where he agreed that they accept coltan to be stolen from Congo and transited through Rwanda. And he goes ahead to say that if they refused, or if they stopped that, Western countries that are behind this looting would either overthrow his government in Rwanda or deny him foreign aid. That's what he said. He said it would bring trouble to him if he stopped the looting of Congo minerals. Not me saying it, but the Rwandan president. I'm going to show you that clip for those who keep doubting. But that is the situation right now. Fighting because of minerals. And it was the original goal of the M23. Any other reason they give, it's just a lie. They keep saying, Tutsi people are being killed in Congo. The world asks them, show us evidence, give us names. There's no evidence, there's no names. Then the next day they say there's this group called FDLR. FDLR is a group, you can go and look it up on the internet. So they say it has been armed, it's killing Tutsis. Then the world asks for evidence, no evidence. They just say it. You have to agree what they say. And if you oppose it, you either a genocide denier, even if you are not even Rwandan. Like, for example, I've seen they come to the comment section, they say, I'm a supporter of FDLR, and so on and so on. They even say you are like a Hutu. Now, the other question is, does it mean every Hutu is an FDLR member? If that is the case, does it also mean that every Tutsi is an M23 member? And if that is the case, then Congo or the Congolese people have every right to go all over this country of Congo looking for all the Tutsi people and jailing them, because by that narrative, it means they are all M23 and they are the ones attacking Congo.
I said, are you on the list of those who are stealing minerals of Congo? Because these things, they end up with you. For us, we are now, they go through our country. But they are accusing us of stealing Congo's minerals. How about the destination? It goes to Dubai, goes to Brussels, goes to Tel Aviv. Why don't you talk about it? And if we actually deployed everything, every effort, and stopped this thing flowing, the accusation would be even worse. Yeah, they would be seeing no more gold coming through here, going to them, then they say, these people, they are causing problems. So what are we supposed to do, honestly?